one of the hottest fashion brands in the world, with an estimated value of $22.6 billion. Underneath the glamour of the fashion world, what begins as a rags to riches of a small family business becomes a dark marked by bitter family disputes, legal battles, corporate coup, and even a chilling murder. Today, we are going on a journey through the insane and controversial history of Gucci. It all began with Maurizio Gucci, who established the brand in Florence, Italy, in 1921. He was not exactly born with a silver spoon. This guy started working at the posh Savoy Hotel in London, surrounded by luxury. He saw high society, rocking fancy luggage, and knew there was a market for top-notch Italian leather goods. Back in Florence, he opened his first shop, focused on quality and craftsmanship. The brand took off, becoming a symbol of Italian luxury. Fast forward to the 1950s, Gucci's booming under Guccio's son, Aldo. He opened stores worldwide and introduced iconic designs like the Jackie O bag and the loafer. Gucci was everywhere. However, as the company expanded, so did the turmoil. Bitter family disputes tore the Gucci family asunder, with generations battling for control and ownership of the business. Legal disputes have plagued Gucci, as the brand faces accusations of trademark violations, theft of intellectual property, and corporate malpractice. A corporate upheaval shook Gucci in the 1980s when Maurizio Gucci engineered a boardroom coup. The Gucci family has a long and complicated history, with internecine struggles for power emerging as early as the late 1970s. When Paolo Gucci, a grandson of Aldo Gucci, wanted to start his line in 1981, his father vetoed the idea and fired him from the company. Enraged, Paolo initiated several lawsuits against his father and threatened to expose Aldo's tax evasion. This internal power struggle within the family would have disastrous repercussions. Then, an unexpected event unfolded. In the 1990s, the Gucci family faced a 2-year legal battle between Bernard Arnault's LVMH luxury label Combine and François Pinault's PPR group over the ownership of Gucci. The darkest chapter in Gucci's history is the murder of Maurizio Gucci, a 50% stakeholder in the company, following the death of his father, Rodolfo. The murder that occurred within the Gucci family was the assassination of Maurizio Gucci on March 27, 1995. He was shot and killed by a hitman on the steps outside his office as he arrived at work. In 1998, Patrizia Reggiani, Maurizio's ex-wife, was convicted of facilitating his murder. The murder sent shockwaves through the fashion industry and cast a somber cloud over the Gucci brand. But the scandal did not end there. Internal conflicts within the Gucci family persisted. Following Maurizio's assassination, a protracted legal battle ensued. By 1999, the French luxury conglomerate LVMH had acquired a substantial stake in Gucci. With new ownership, Gucci struggled to maintain its unique brand identity. The focus shifted towards mass production and licensing, leading to a dilution of the brand's luxury image. Gucci has faced other controversies in the past, including collaborations with Harlem's Dapper Dan and a focus on celebrating outsider beauty and diversity in its shows and advertising under creative director Alessandro Michele. However, these collaborations have also been criticized for cultural insensitivity or racism. By the early 2000s, Gucci needed a savior. Enter Frida Giannini, who brought back a more classic and elegant feel. Sales rose, but some felt the brand was a bit too safe. Then came Alessandro Michele in 2015. This flamboyant designer turned Gucci upside down with bold colors, quirky patterns, and a gender-fluid approach. It was a gamble that paid off. Gucci became a fashion phenomenon again, especially with millennials. Concerns exist about labor practices within the fashion industry, and Gucci hasn't been exempt. Questions have been about unethical sourcing of materials or production practices within the brand's supply chain. The brand faced pressure to maintain the breakneck sales growth it had experienced. This period also saw controversies regarding cultural appropriation in certain designs. Maintaining the frenetic energy and uniqueness that propelled the brand's comeback while also staying relevant to a fickle fashion audience is an ongoing struggle. Gucci faced a major backlash in 2019 when it released a black turtleneck sweater that resembled blackface due to its design. The sweater, which featured a mouth opening with red lips surrounding it, was pulled from the company's website and stores after social media users expressed outrage. Gucci apologized for the offense caused and committed to increasing diversity throughout its organization. Following the blackface controversy, Gucci named its first global head of diversity, equity, and inclusion, René Tirado, who previously served in similar roles at Major League Baseball and other global organizations. In the cutthroat world of high fashion, corporate espionage, backstabbing, and sabotage were all too common. Gucci found itself embroiled in a web of deceit as competitors sought to undermine its dominance in the market. The luxury market itself is becoming increasingly competitive, with new players and consumer preferences emerging all the time. Gucci's ability to adapt and innovate will be crucial in determining its success in the coming years. So the next time you see that iconic double G logo, remember the fucked up history of Gucci that lies beneath the surface. It's a cautionary tale of ambition, greed, and the perilous pursuit of perfection. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the dark and twisted history of Gucci. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the underbelly of the fashion world. Until next time, stay curious.